So it was last night that they first premiered the Marvels for many critics across the country, and as a result of that, there are spoilers. And so I want to discuss the mid-credit scene because the mid-credit scene, no matter whether or not the movie's good or not, and I am gonna go see the movie probably later this weekend. I'm not going tomorrow because the low-key season 2 finale is over, and I gotta see that. I will absolutely see that, but I wanted to say that I know a lot of you guys are probably not going to see the Marvels. I don't blame you. There isn't that much hype behind it. I don't have much to say about it. But you might be interested in the mid-credit scene, which I want to discuss right now with you guys. So the entire scene leaked. I did see the scene. Many of you guys may have seen it. Some of you guys probably haven't. It's on the internet. And I don't want to get in trouble from Disney and so I'm not going to show the video. But I do have some pictures here for you. So if you do not want to be spoiled on the mid-credit scene of the Marvels, please click off the video. I'm not going to be going into the plot of the movie itself necessarily. I have been somewhat avoiding spoilers for it, but this information did come out a few days ago and now it's been confirmed true. So we're going to go ahead and get into it right now, okay? Without any further ado. So yes, at the end of the movie, at some point, Monica Rambeau. I don't know why I said Maria Rambeau. We'll get to that in a minute. Monica Rambeau gets launched into another universe. She ends up crossing the barrier of the multiverse, very similarly to what happened in No Way Home, where you had the Spider-Man characters from the other universes, the Raimi verse, the Amazing verse, coming into the MCU. Here, it's the opposite. Here, Monica Rambeau gets launched into another universe and meets, that's right, folks, Beast from the X-Men, played by Kelsey Grammer once again. Now, this did come out a few days ago. A few channels covered it. This was going to happen. But again, when you hear these kinds of leaks online, they're not always proven to be true. Anybody can say whatever they want to on Reddit, on 4chan, does not mean it's true, but this one was one of the true ones. So what ends up happening is she wakes up and then Beast explains to her mom, Maria Rambeau, who's Captain Marvel in that universe. Beast explains to her that she has somehow crossed into their universe. And then Maria asks Monica, "Who are you?" And then Monica's like, "Oh no." And that's how it ends. And it shows them in the X Mansion. That's another scene from the final shot there. The X-Men are coming. This is a big deal. I want to talk to you guys about it here on this video. So apparently the rumor was that it was possible that in this universe it's the same one that Wanda went into in Doctor Strange. However, it's not the same one, at least not during that time, because Beast mentions Charles, aka Charles Xavier. And if you remember, Xavier died at the hands of Scarlett Johansson's character, the Scarlet Witch. See, I get Black Widow and Scarlett Johansson, the Scarlet Witch. I'm sorry. The Wanda, the Scarlet Witch, kills... What is wrong with me? My bad, man. Wanda, the Scarlet Witch, kills Professor Xavier along with the rest of the Illuminati, and there was a rumor that she's still trying to rebuild it because she survived, but I don't think that's the case because Charles is mentioned, which means that in this parallel universe, Xavier is alive. Now, seeing the X-Mansion, seeing Beast makes me very, very happy. This is not so much a judgment on the movie itself because, again, I haven't seen it. I will go see it and give y'all my thoughts. I know some of you guys are not going to bother. I don't blame you. So I'll at least tell you if it's worth watching. I'll at least be honest with you about my review when I drop it in a few days. But this mid-credit scene with Beast played by Kelsey Grammer is exciting. This should be no surprise. They're going to be bringing the X-Men Fox universe into the MCU. In the past, with the Ralph Boner thing went on, and that pissed off a lot of fans. That's not what this is. That is Dr. Hank McCoy, and it's not just him under a fake name, or it's not a bait and switch. So, as you know, in the upcoming Deadpool 3, Deadpool will find a version of Wolverine from the timeline that's not the one from Logan who's dead, and Wolverine will be joining him, and we'll probably see some cameos. There's a lot of cameos being rumored of other X-Men actors like Michael Fassbender, James McAvoy, who played Magneto and Professor Xavier, the younger versions in some of the previous X films. They're supposed to be in that movie. It's rumored. The TVA is rumored. So a lot of X-Men fans are going to be real happy to see this because, and this again should be no surprise if you've been following the internet, they were going to bring in the X-Men at some point. So the explanation is that the X-Men exist in another parallel universe. Now, this is all going to lead to the big MCU reboot that's been rumored for Phase 7. A lot of credible sources have talked about how at the end of this whole Kang thing, now again, this could change because, as you know, Jonathan Majors got some legal troubles going on and Marvel's kind of worried they might make some changes. But from what I understand, after Phase 6, when this whole Council of Kang, Kang the Conqueror storyline comes to an end, what's supposed to happen is they all of these different universes, people from the multiverse, all converge into one universe, and that's how we're gonna bring mutants into the MCU. That's how you're gonna have a world where you have characters like maybe Tony Stark's Iron Man and those characters. You know, the characters have existed in the MCU. Spider-Man, played by Tom Holland, but you'll also have some of the X-Men in there as well, with the idea being they're going to recast later, but use the existing Fox cast. So that is Kelsey Grammer. Very exciting, I think, for X-Men fans. I mean, X-Men are my lifeblood. X-Men is what is what got me into Marvel to begin with. And having the X-Men finally join the MCU, I think is, again, we all knew it was coming at some point, but it's definitely going to give people hope for the future phases that we're going to have some of our favorite characters be involved in the MCU. So let's see where they go with it. Those are my thoughts on this video, y'all. I'll give my full review on the movie when I go see it. In the meantime, tomorrow, I'm going to drop a low-key Season 2 finale video review and probably some more videos over the weekend. But I think later tonight, I'm going to give my review of Miss Marvel because I finally saw Miss Marvel. So I'm going to give you my thoughts on the entire season tonight here on Geekdom, on World of Geekdom. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a comment, of course, with your theories and what you want to see from the X-Men. And we'll talk in the next video.